Hello everybody, it's Lois with Lois Keepsakes of Creation. I have a project share for you guys, and I am so super excited to share this with you. I've got a lot of lace that are in bags and things. Well, we all know how to make the spool from the toilet paper ring. We all know how to do those, and I find them kind of challenging. Well, so then my brain got to thinking, and I come up with something that like I have like stacks and stacks of paper that I have printed, and I never did anything with it. Okay, so this is a big old stack, so I literally have wasted all of this. Well, not anymore, because we're going to figure out how to make spools with cardstock. So super easy, so super easy. I have problems in my arms, so you know, making the lace spool is super fun, you guys, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I've done it with this one is done with paper, so you take like a 8.5 and you divide it in half, which is 4 1/4, and you can do it like that, or you can make it wider, like 6 inches or whatever, and roll the paper. And I'll show you how to do this, even with the circles too as well. And they're so gorgeous, so gorgeous. Okay, well, so then I went away from this round one, and I thought about the square one. Well, why not the square one? You know, it's easy. It doesn't have to be cut with corners, you know, things of that sort. And it acts just as the same as this spool that is round, and it stands really nice too as well. So yeah, so I'll show you guys how I made that too as well. Isn't that just darling? And it's just going to be filled with lace, and it's going to sit on your shelf. I have so much lace that is in bags, and you know, it's horrible to say, but we know when we put them away somewhere, we think we're going to find them and use them again. Well, when they're in these bags, I've put them in boxes, and I have totally forgot all about these laces. Well, when I built my craft room, I made my craft room intentionally for open space. I wanted everything open so I can see everything. Well, I have 2 cabinets that are in my craft room that have all my lace in it. And of course it's got like bags like this, or bags like this, or it's just wrinkled up and put somewhere to a side, you know, things like that. So I was rummaging through all my lace so I can get ready for my sunflower journal. So that's what this come about. So I wanted to show you guys how to do this. Now I'm going to clean up my area here. We're going to move all of the lace to a side, and then we're going to work on making these. I'll put that one over there. Okay, so what I've done is I've already pre-cut a bunch of sizes. I think I cut 3 inch, 2 inch, the circles, I did those. Then I went and I started making the square ones, you know, because the bigger the end cap is, the more fabric you can put on your roll, if that makes any sense. So see, like this one, I could only fill it up to the top of this rim right here on this spool, so it can't go past it, if that makes any sense. So these right here, these are used for like the bigger fabrics that I have, I wanted to get them put onto spools too as well. And then this way I stack them inside my, I place them inside my cabinets, and I can see actually all the colors, and I don't have to dig through a bunch of bags to try and find them. So what I was trying to do is come up a easy, economical way to do this, because we all know we love fancy stuff in our craft room. Fancy. So what I come up with is trying to make it easy for you guys to do. And I hope I came up with an easy way. Now I've got like all of these squares are done. These are measured out. Let me get them all together. Oops, I got a circle one in there. Let's see. These measure 2 inches by 2. Hang on. But anyway, so I've got different sizes here. These turned out to be 2 by 2. These I turned into 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay, and then for the circles, all I did was grab my masking tape and I just drew a line around it. Well, actually the smaller one. I just drew a line around it and I cut these out myself. So now we have the round ones, which is, I'm so super excited to show you guys this. This is so awesome. This is actually such a game changer for your lace. And I want to share it with you guys because you know what? I'm going to start doing this. You know, I've got lace all in bags like you have no idea. So, okay, to run you through the process of what I've done. I've got lots of sizes here. I've got some long ones. I mean, they're all in different sizes. So it doesn't really much matter. So you're just using them to put on lace. Now what I did after I winded up, this one's not been covered, but these have. And what I did is I took my large masking tape and I just wrapped it up real good, and I got all the air out of the tape, you know, real good. And yes, so I will show you how we got to this point, and you can make them big too. So like say if I was going to use this one circle, I mean you can use this one, you know, for the bigger lace that you can't really lap over, but just kind of like put them on the roll. We'll see. I've got so much trim that it's not even funny. So I just figured I would put in a different size so it wouldn't be so skinny as the other ones like this one. Okay, so like I said, with these right here, I did start doing these, but I had a really big problem of them not really rolling correctly, and my hands were starting to hurt. So what I did is I just went simply to my stash of paper. Just to my stash of paper. Everybody's got a stash of paper. Now that we're all into digitals, we print up a lot of things, and then it becomes a mistake, and then it goes into this mistake box that you'll make tags out of or something like that. So I got that box and it is full. So what I did was, of course, like I said, I grabbed this one right here. This is all cardstock and it's been printed on both sides. So I grabbed that out of the box. Then I also grabbed some cardstock that I knew that I could cut up, and then put these on the spool too as well. So we can cut these in half and roll these just as like this one right here. Maybe I could do this one for you guys. So what I did was I just started with, I hope you guys can see. Okay, what I did is I went to the pencil, okay? Now what I'm going to try and get this pencil to do is start helping me roll this cardstock. And I want to keep it really nice and tight and just kind of work with it to make sure that you get those flaps covered up. And then you just roll your pencil, and it gets easier and easier as you go. Now the more paper you put on here, the thicker your spool is. So if you wanted to make it a lot thicker, instead of making one that I'll show you how to do like this one, you can actually roll more paper on top of your other paper here. And I've got one of those, and I'll show you how to do that. But so yeah, so you just keep working with it. I mean, you know, we use these leftover cardstocks that are misprinted and stuff, and we work them into like either journals or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So that way we're not wasting the paper. And I've been looking for a way to get rid of all of my box of cardstock. Alright, so now that this is nice and tight, and I mean it's really, really firm. So what I do is I just take my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to put just a little bit right about here, like a 1/4 of an inch away, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this to the end as I'm pushing that hot glue out, because I want that hot glue to seal this really good. Okay, get the glue off. Okay, alright, so now mine is sticking up just a little bit, if you can see that right there. It's sticking up, but that's okay, because this is where the masking tape comes in handy. Alright, so what I was doing was just taking and lining it up right there where it is, and then I just cut a little bit right here. And you want to make sure when you put your tape on, to make sure that the end of the paper is facing that way. And then I just simply place it on there and then roll it around. And get real good contact with it. And look at there, we meet right back up to the start of the tape. Now I take these right here and I just shove them inside. All this extra tape that was on the outside, I just shove them into the little hole. Now this is what I like to do to get more of a flatter part, like this one right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's flat. Do you see that? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten this out. Flip it over. All you're doing is evening up the paper, and you're making it where it's going to be a nice smooth edge, that it's not going to be crooked or anything, so that way you can mount to your spool holder or those things, the outside things. Okay, so I showed you how to do that. You can do it in various sizes, like I said. You can even do it in small sizes. You can cut this piece of paper in half and then make smaller ones for small ribbons. You can do that too as well. So what I did, let me get this out of the way. Alright, so we have that constructed. Okay, so what I did was took all of these and I backed them. There's 2 together because this is real thin chipboard. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really, really flimsy. It's like a cereal box type of cardstock or chipboard. My apologies. But so I had to put 2 of them together. So I layered 2 of them together, like I said, and I just put a colorful print or some extra cardstock that was left over, and I did all of these, and then I even distressed the edges to make it look a little bit vintage. So I have a whole bunch here. Now I did try, hang on, I gotta get some coffee. Oh, sorry about that, my mouth got dry. But I did try it this way, okay, and that was using my corner punch from Crocodile, and I was using the 1/2 inch rounder. So like this right here, I mean, these were so thin I was able to just go in there and chip it, I mean cut it right off. So I decided to do one like that with these and see how that would work out. Well, then I started going up to the bigger size, and I like those 2 as well with the curves on them for the outside corners. So, but we're going to keep with these just like they are. And this is how I did this. Put them together. Alright, so let's see. We'll put this one on. Now I know you guys are saying this is probably not your fling as far as what it looks like of it being constructed, but once you put your lace on it, nobody's gonna know the difference, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And you can hand make this out of all of your scrap paper, all of it. Alright, so let's get this going. Alright, so what I like to do is how I had smashed that end like I did, then this way I can put glue on top of it and it's actually going to seal really good. So let me get some glue right here. I even put some of that glue down in that hole too as well. And then you actually center it and push down. Just like that. Is that not gorgeous? Just like that. Okay? Alright, so now we're going to do the top side. And we're going to put glue right on the edge and down in that hole. Then you're going to sit there and center it. Make sure you get even with this top side. Like you're not crooked. My glue gun is really, really a hot glue gun. So it takes it a few minutes for it to dry. Okay, so there we go. We've got one more. So let's see. We've got these 2 now. Alright, so let's see. I think that's kind of self-explanatory, I think. Okay, so now let's mess with the other bigger sizes. Okay, now I was rummaging through my room, and I do keep cardboard. Okay, so when I saw these were actually perfect. They were perfect. Okay, and it doesn't matter if they're thick or thin, like these 2 will go together, and then see how much thicker it is compared to this one. How this one is. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. It really does not. So just pick up any kind of cardboard. Make any of your sizes, whatever you want to do. And like I said, you can always corner punch these, or you can simply just take your scissor and just go around and make curves if you want to. But I would suggest doing that after you wind up putting something over the top of the cardboard. So, and then we have the circle ones too as well. And what I'll do is put two together because I'm using this thin card, this thin chipboard. So I'll put two together and get these glued and get them dried. And then here for my squares, you know, why not go with some different styles or whatever. So these squares turned out to be 3 inches by 3. So this is 3 by 3. So you can actually put 3 inches of material onto your spool. Okay, so going to the bigger one. So like this fat one right here that I made, this one right here would go to this size, because I would think that I would use these for lace that are a little bit longer, that have trim on them, that have beads or something like that. So that's why I wanted to come up with this size. And this size is 4 by 4. Yeah, 4 by 4. So what I did, I'll just let you know what I'll go ahead and do is get all of mine glued together in their pairs like they're supposed to be. And then once I get them all glued together, then I will come back to you and show you more things of what I've done. So go ahead, start working on your paper rolls. Get you a bunch of them. Get you a bunch of these already ready. You know, this could be something like I'm enjoying doing this because I'm trying to find things for the sunflower. So my mojo is just like, it's scrambling. It's not understanding what I need to get for this book. I can't think. So build these. Get your mojo up with building your spools. I mean, this is absolutely awesome. You know, how beautiful to be sitting there. Let's see if we could find some lace for this. Let's see. How about this mauve? We'll do this one. It's a beautiful peach. Oh, okay, so there's 2 sizes of the mauve. Alright, so this is what we'll do. We'll put this one on this. And I'm going to tell you guys what I like to do is I take my glue gun and I put just a little bit right there. Oops. A little bit right here just to hold this in place. Just to hold it in place. Look at there, we've got it out of the bag, and now we're putting it on our spool, and we can actually start seeing what we have. And I think this is an awesome idea. So, instead of the paper towel rolls and the tissue rolls, we can just make our own out of the cardstock that is sitting in a box because we made mistakes on it and we said we'll just use it for something else. Well, this is it. And I think this is awesome. Awesome. And my daughter, she come up with this idea, you guys. I gotta tell you why I'm here. And then I'll get ready and leave you guys for tonight and such. But anyway, so she saw this on the last video, and she said, Mom, looking at this thing, it looks like a woman's dress. Well, she got me thinking, and I don't know where it is, but we made a little hat for the top of this, like a little circle, so we could make this top as a hat. But you guys, excuse me, would it not be cool is to decorate up this spool as a craft item? I mean, what's the mojo that you would get out of this? You could add diamonds, you can add pearls, you can add more lace. I mean, you can make it look like a lady in a dress and her hat on top. Would that not be cool? So anyway, so she got me my inspiration out of that. So I'm thinking I might give it a try, you know? Why not? Give it a play. Okay, so, but anyway, so you guys get the hint that I just go around on my spool. It gets twisted up sometimes. Okay. But anyway, so you guys get the gist of it. I don't want to sit here and keep rolling all of this and things like that. Yes. So I'm gluing my pairs together. And then I'm going to find my scrap paper that I want to cover them with. I've got plenty of tubes from rolling paper. Like I said, I did use these right here, and I put the pencil in there and just simply did it like I did with the cardstock, just working it, making sure the end goes in, and then you can sit there and roll your paper. There you go. Then I smush it down to make sure it's all even. So you don't want it crooked. And then I'm just going to take my glue gun. And the only reason why I'm using the glue gun, because it sticks faster. Instead of waiting on the regular glue to dry. Only just because glue takes a while and it might pop out and you'll lose the tightness of how you had it built, or you know, twist it around. Okay, so there you go. There's that one. That was pretty simple, huh? Okay, now this one, is this one with two papers? No, the big fat one that I did. This one's done with two pieces of paper, two of these that I rolled up together. So, and my daughter was playing with this one, so she got this one started. So let's see if I don't have to use a pencil. Bet you I do. Yep, I ain't gotta use a pencil. Do you guys ever do this in high school or something? I remember doing something like this, that we was rolling up our pages with our pencils. Why were we doing that? I don't know. Oh, I bet you we were covering up our pencils and making them look different. Like a pencil case, you know what I'm saying? So, alright, flatten that out. And as you guys can see, I'm holding it really tight because I don't want it to pop loose. Isn't this awesome though? I'm so excited about it. I'm going to push it over this way. There we go. Nice. Okay, so there we go. There goes 2. That was fast, wasn't it? So, and all you're going to do is pick out your sizes. It doesn't matter what size you have. Y'all, my camera just shut off. Oh, Lord, I didn't hear it neither. I don't know where I'm at, you guys. But anyway, it's been a long day. Long day. I've had a migraine and I can't get rid of it. But so anyway, go and do all of that. Get your paper rolled up. Put your masking tape on it if you want to, or you can leave it plain, whatever you want to do. Go and make up your sizes. Use cardboard if you want to. I'll give you a little tip though. On cardboard, how it runs this way and it's easy to bend. When you put your second one on, make sure that it goes the opposite way. So that way it's more sturdier and it's not going to bend. Okay? So you see that? Like that has the corrugated on the inside. And when I turn this one over, it has the same thing. It has the corrugated on the side. There you go. You might see it better. So what I'm saying is, don't put these glued together like that. You want to turn one to the other side, and then you want to glue it together. Okay? And if it doesn't fit, something like this right here, just go ahead and trim it off. It doesn't matter. Okay? Alright, so that was tip. So don't forget about that. And yeah, you're going to get gluey. You're going to get gluey. I'm going to get gluey. I'm going to get gluey gluing all this stuff together. But so anyway, so that's what I'm saying. So I'm so super excited. It turned out absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now I can see them in my case. I don't have to rummage through all of this stuff. I can show you. I've got like bags and bags. Look, guys. This is all trim. All trim. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? All this trim, and I'm not using it. I'm not using it, you know, and that's so sad. Look at this. Is that not gorgeous? This could be beautiful for spine. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so more of this. Isn't this gorgeous? I just, you know, it just kind of, it hit me a little bit that, you know, I bought this stuff a couple of years ago and I've never gotten into the bags to see what I've had. And that's so sad. So sad. It's such beautiful stuff. I got a lot of trim of this. Is that not pretty? Oh gosh. So yeah. So you guys get the point. I got a lot of work to do, don't I? I got a lot of spools to make. Well, what's the best part about it is that I'm not making them with the paper towel rolls or the paper rolls. So now I've figured out I can use all my old cardstock, whatever it has on it or whatever, you know, it's double-sided printed. So, but that's why I use the masking tape to blend it out a bit. And like I say, once you put your stuff on there, you can't even see it. It's gone. You can't see it. So yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the project. I'm so super excited about it. And there may be a time that we may flip this and decorate us a really nice pretty spool into a lady just to sit on our desk and give us some inspiration, huh? So, but yeah, so that might come up in the future. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to cut it short. Well, it's actually, it probably recorded a lot longer than what I wanted it to. But anyway, I want to take the time right now and tell each and every one of you, let me get me some coffee here. I just want to say to each and every one that has subscribed to my channel, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really want to do this. I am a journal maker since 2017, and I love creating all kinds of things. All kinds of things. My mind is constantly going and constantly building and making journals. I make journals for people that have loss in their family. You know, that's what's so special about it. And I love doing that. So, and you've seen how I did the composition book. So that's really awesome. I really want to make more of those. And I've got some digital papers that I bought on Etsy that is absolutely out of this world. It's beautiful, and I can't wait to get it on a composition book. But like for right now, my sunflower journal that I have is kind of holding me up because I'm kind of a little block. I'm journal block, I guess you might want to say, because I'm not sure what all I want to do for it, you know. So, but we'll see. I'm going to get to it. It sits right beside me and it says, okay, let's work on it. But anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. And if you have any questions, please put them down inside the comments. And I will do a Q&A recording for you to get you the right information. So I'll be giving answers with the questions. So it doesn't matter what you ask, just go ahead and ask me a question and I will be glad to try and help you out. And also too, I will mention you in my Q&A videos as they come up for you guys to learn from. Alright, so I'm going to say goodnight for right now. I know, why am I drinking coffee and it's at nighttime? I don't know. It's yeah, it's just been a crazy day today. So anyway, much hugs and loves, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.